It's the app we didn't know we needed, and the worst part about it, there's a wait list to join.
A lot of people are talking about Clubhouse as, the next big media.
Clubhouse is this new and super exclusive app that's currently only available to people who've been invited to it.
You clicked on this video, that means you have heard about Clubhouse. Of course you have. Everybody seems to want to get onto it. It's a rare commodity because it's not open to everyone yet. And so because that's the case, everybody wants to have a piece of the pie. And yes, at the end of the video, we'll also explore how you can get your Clubhouse invite. But for this video, I want to talk to you about how to use Clubhouse for your business, to get more clients, to get happier clients. And we don't do that just anyhow. See, a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on leadership skills that we need in 2021. Now, here on this channel, we talk about leadership and business and a few life skills as well. So if that's of interest to you, then please do subscribe. But in that video, one skill was the one that was most commented on and that I got most feedback about. And that was creativity. And so rather than telling you all about the functionality of Clubhouse, today what I want to do is share 5 creative ways how you can use Clubhouse for your business. Let's start. See, in its basic form, Clubhouse is just about sharing common interests. It's like being at a party and you see a group of people standing over there. You've met them before, you know they're all into fishing, and you happen to be into fishing as well. So you go over and just chat to them. And that's what Clubhouse is about. But you also have to recognize that the technology offers you so much more. It is a live podcast. It is a massive conference call tool. And it also can be a group learning machine. And knowing that, how can we use that functionality creatively? Number 1, use Clubhouse as a client service center. See, we can have websites, we can have chat functionality, but especially if you're a small business, you can only handle client inquiries one by one. And so it might end up for some of the clients having to stand in the queue for quite a long time, or the virtual queue. But Clubhouse can change that for you. You can create a group that you can theoretically be dialed in your whole working day. And so clients might come in one by one, or sometimes there may be multiple clients coming in. And as long as you don't share personal and private information there, it could be quite valuable even for the clients to come in to listen to one problem being solved. And that's especially true if you are a service or a training provider, because as such, there are a lot of things and questions that come up over and over again. And so just imagine that you come and answer a client's question and there are maybe 3 others or 4 others in the queue and they don't speak, but they listen to how you deal with that problem. And maybe some of them can leave afterwards because you've already answered their question, or they even learn something new about your product. The second thing is really a variation of that. And that is you can use a certain time of day or a certain time of week to answer frequently asked questions. Maybe you already have a Facebook group or you have a website and you have all the questions coming in that you have to tackle over and over again. And so rather than doing that and rather than sending out a mass email, which barely any of us read anymore, you could create a Clubhouse room and you can take the time in the Clubhouse room to go through those questions. And it's much more interactive because everybody can not only listen but interact, can ask further questions and can also interact with each other. And it's not only that. Imagine you can then bring up one of your most loyal clients onto the stage and they can answer some of the questions. That is a testimonial at a completely new level because, well, first of all, you save some time. Second of all, your loyal client is honored that they are actually able to speak on your behalf. And for the rest of the people in the room who want to hear about your product, they rather hear from your client than yourself. Third way to use Clubhouse for your business. Now this one is a little bit off the platform. As I said, it's at the moment a limited availability to get onto Clubhouse, and you can use that to your advantage. You have other ways to get in touch with your existing or your potential clients. Maybe it's your email list, maybe it's a Facebook group or your contacts on LinkedIn. And maybe you are thinking about one of your products and want to improve it. So why not run a competition? Have everyone compete for the best ideas to improve your product, and the winner, you guessed it, gets an invite from you to Clubhouse. Can you think of a better way to build brand loyalty? Number 4, like any other social media platform, Clubhouse is about connecting like-minded individuals. Now, because it's so new, you can do something else though. See, if you go into a profile of anyone you're connected with, or even people you are not connected with, you can see who invited them to Clubhouse. And again, if you go to their profile, you can see who invited them, and so forth, and so forth, and so... Stopping here. But what does that mean for your business? Well, if you have at least the knowledge of one ideal client, you can go to their profile and see who invited them. And you learn more about your client by the people they hang out with. And again, the people that their friends hang out with. And if you do that, suddenly you boost your knowledge about not only that particular client, but also your target ideal clients. Here's something I don't want you to forget. It's maybe not so much a creative way, but sometimes it's worthwhile pointing out the obvious because, well, sometimes we just don't think about it. See, Clubhouse is a voice-only format. And that means that often you can use it while doing other things. Instead of listening to the radio in your car on the way to work, you could listen to a Clubhouse room. Or instead of listening to a podcast while you're on your walk, you can listen to a Clubhouse room. And if you do that, first of all, you are engaging in an activity that you would do otherwise anyway. And second of all, you can choose rooms where your clients hang out and you can hear those questions. And then you can think about how your business can answer those questions. But what if you're not on Clubhouse yet? Then you need an invite, right? And we talked about brand loyalty. And frankly, I love having you here on this channel, which is why I ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. But also, there is a link in the description box, which is to my newsletter. If you subscribe to that, I will get in touch. We'll get you connected on Clubhouse. And more than that, I talked about the other video about leadership skills in 2021. I put that video on the screen right now, so you can watch that as well. I'll see you over there, and of course, in the next video.